Historical Turin unified Italy's first capital, an old city of classical beauty. Turin today is known as an innovator in science and technology, and now its skills and knowledge are helping some of the world's most vulnerable people in partnership with the World Food Programme. At the prestigious Polytechnic of Turin, a special institute called Itacha has been created. Itacha, or Information Technology for Humanitarian Assistance, Cooperation and Action, looks like a Silicon Valley technology company, and it's doing similar things, exploiting and applying developments in science and IT. But Itacha works to help WFP, the world's largest humanitarian agency, be better prepared to respond to natural disasters more quickly and efficiently. Advances in satellite and remote sensing technology are giving the partners crucial information where and when they need it to act fast, to plan their operations better.
Observe every single spot on the earth without being physically there.
Preparedness is to gain time. Saving time, we are saving a lot of lives.
Take Bangladesh, a major concern for the World Food Programme in preparing for and responding to frequent natural disasters. WFP must be ready to act fast to save lives and livelihoods, to mitigate the effects of each disaster, to stop people being pushed deeper into poverty by each cyclone and flood. The opening up of satellite imagery to organisations outside governments has been instrumental. Now more images are available more quickly. WFP can ask for a broad picture, its priority, then a closer focus for the impact on a specific area. Information like population can then be overlaid and a map created. Clearly, on a single page, it shows where help is most needed and, importantly, where it is not.
Most of the times, the people that work on the field are not experts in geodata. So the maps produced must be, like this one, must be very simple, very readable, very user-friendly, and very visual.
In Mozambique, another country prone to devastating floods, WFP has used satellite imagery and mapping to greatly sharpen its emergency preparedness and response. Now, costly helicopter flights are sent only to the most hazardous and hardest hit areas. Far fewer staff are deployed and food is delivered much faster. It's in stark contrast to just a decade ago.
The best thing that we could have was a Michelin map, and was through this Michelin map that has been updated maybe last time 10 years ago that we should do our planning of operations. It was a guess. In this moment, when we take a step, is not anymore a guess. We know for 90% sure that this point will be the point in need.
Some of that knowledge comes from keeping a very close eye on how floods develop. When there's a historical pattern with data available, a flood model can be produced, giving a valuable head start.
The most attractive challenge is just to deliver, for example, early warning system. That means not only analyze what happened after a disaster, for example, or after an emergency, but just to predict what could happen in the future. This is the real challenge.
If it adds these predictions to its own early warning system, WFP can boost its emergency preparedness and response, a key corporate priority. Food stocks can be checked online and more pre-positioned in the most cost-effective way in advance of a disaster. At WFP's headquarters, the fruit of the technical investment rolls off the press. This time, the disaster is an earthquake. The people in need are in Haiti. WFP staff need maps to take with them to the disaster zone, senior leaders information to help them take key decisions. The advances in satellite technology and geospatial mapping couldn't have come at a better time for humanitarian agencies.